Hello gamers, and welcome to another episode of From One Gamer to Another. I've got a few different pickups today and I'm just going to jump right into them. At about $3.50 a piece, I got Top Gear Rally, War Gods, Revolt, Aero Fighter Assault, if only that was for the Super Nintendo, Shadow Man, Gex 3, Asteroids 64, Aero Gauge, bunch of commons I didn't have for my collection, Tetrasphere, South Park Rally, Extreme G, Extreme G2, Nuclear Strike 64, Monopoly, Xena Warrior Princess. At about $7 a piece, I got Mario Tennis, Fighting Force 64, and Bomberman Hero, and I got all of those at Gamers. Next up is another lot I got at Gamers as well. They were about $7 a piece after the buy two get one free deal. I'm gonna go with Mega Man Star Force Dragon. Looked like an interesting game. Pieces on the Super Nintendo, made by Atlas, so I thought it had to be good. Mortal Kombat Ultimate Fighting Game. I actually have never seen this one before and I thought it looked pretty interesting. Final Fantasy Legend 3 on the Game Boy, really nice condition, really good label. Sword of Mana on the Game Boy Advance. And Final Fantasy Advance. Next up is a lot that I got at Half Price Books. I'll tell you what I paid for them, and then that was 20% off. I got Tie 3 on the Game Boy Advance. That was $2. I've really enjoyed the Ty the Tasmanian game, so every time I see one for cheap, I always pick it up. Mission Impossible for $2. Twisted Edge Extreme Snowboarding. I got that one for $2 as well. Conker's Pocket Tales on the Game Boy, I got that for $6. Fighter's Destiny on the 64, another common game I didn't have, I got that for $5. And Mega Man 2, they had that listed for $20, and after the 20% off it was like $16. The rest of them was 20% off as well. And the last little find I got here isn't really a find. I got these in a trade. 2 games that I've been looking for. Well, one game I was really looking for, the other one I'm really happy to have in my collection. Got from a trade through a guy I met on Facebook. He's seen one of my videos and he lived in the area. And I'm just going to go with Conker's Bad Fur Day. Been looking for this game for a while. Did not want to pay the eBay prices. And also I got a complete in box Pokemon Gold on the Game Boy Color. All inserts included. And the cartridge is in one of the best conditions I've ever seen. The label, I don't think I can get you to see it, but the label alone looks like it's basically untouched. Usually when you look at these labels, they got scratches on them, and this one looks untouched. It's beautiful condition. I'm really happy to have it. For both of these, I traded a copy of The Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition on the GameCube, Adventures of Lolo 2 and 3 on the regular NES, Wild Arms 1 on the PlayStation 1, black label but missing the manual, also Animal Crossing on the GameCube. Well, that was it in terms of video games find this week, but I just wanted to take a moment to kind of give you an idea of what I've recently been doing. I recently discovered the art of perler video game art. Perler beads are these little round things. And you basically put them on a pegboard like this, one at a time, and you make a picture of them. It's a really good way to make pixel art out of old Nintendo or Super Nintendo sprites. Basically, you arrange a picture on the pegboard. After you're done, you just kind of iron them together, and they form pretty awesome little figurines. They look like this after you're all done. You got a boo here. And what I'm really enjoying about this right now is that my wife and I both enjoy doing it, and it's a good way to spend some time just making pictures. They look pretty cool. You can make really detailed, highly detailed pictures, or you can do simple little sprites like this. And I just think it's really neat. Really, depending on where you go, it's really cheap to do. My wife actually did this one for our daughter, because she always likes to play Princess Peach in the Mario Kart games. Bigger ones, especially advanced ones like this, can be a little bit difficult, especially when it comes to ironing. When it came to ironing this one, I messed up and the entire middle fell out, so I had all the outside done, and doing the middle again was a bitch. But yeah, I just wanted to give an idea of what I'm into right now. It's pretty neat art, and that's it. So from one gamer to another, go out and get some games, maybe try some perler art,